Explosive, here it is. AI has caught up. The breakthrough with Grok. Here we are, Facebook Live. Done like dinner, folks. This is powerful. Power, power, power unto you, the people. This is an explosive video. I've been waiting days and days to get this out. Breaking the AI models. I've transcended Facebook. Finally, I'm going to attempt to share screenshots, packages I've put together now. I'm going to try that next. But this live, this title's here. I have it all for all of you. All those in British Columbia, all those in Ontario, now all those in Quebec about to go through it as Natives challenge in the highest courts for land rights, removing it, private property from you, the subjects. All of it's done. 10 years of work. It's called constitutional archaeology. That's what they're calling me anyway. And I've done it. I've completed it. I had the great benefit of sharing that works I had done many years ago with Ian Bachman, who's tagged in this video. I tagged Benjamin Ebley, Jonathan Bahai, Ian Bachman, Suzette Powder, Joe Avery, Jonathan LaBelle. It's explosive. What's happened, where we've come full circle. I even put Foundational Black America, Uncle Luke, who they roasted me quite hard on a New York platform for thousands and thousands of African Americans. Well, my work is done. The reasons why I go through so much with Malcolm X and everything he worked on, his life and where he got to, it overlaps Canadians into what happened to African Americans in U.S. history. Another evil from Spain, from France, from Britain, that was institutionalized into all of North America, even the 13 colonies, what was inherited. And then there was a break. And over time, into now our modern time, much ended in America, USA, not the rest of North America, not even close. I have the title for you, the crafter, the creator, the system put in place that was to destroy those 13 colonies, all of British North America, and it did. At least for Canadians, it most certainly did. It's being implemented today. You're seeing First Nations bring forward this past evil, an evil that is Nazi Germany, South Africa, and many, many more. It was the evil of segregation in the United States. It's the evil of sharecropping for the African Americans in the United States of America post-independence, and where they went from slavery to sharecroppers. All they got and all that was implemented in that state level system was Canada. Canada, as it's always been, always will be. I give you the full 360-year history. Started with the first invention of Prime Minister the world had ever known, 1663. Jean Talon, appointed by King Louis XIII. From there, we go into British North America after the French 7-Year War, when King George III defeated France and merged the French and British crown. That's what happened. He didn't even speak he didn't even speak English. He spoke French, Latin, and Germanic. Think about that. That is the history of Britain from then till today. It's all of the 1700s, all the way up to 1850. And why? Because of the United States of America. US-UK treaties and evolution. And what USA didn't do, what Canada has done, has always been as a model for the whole world. Seigneurial system, sharecropping. That's what Canada has always been and always will be. It is what led to the War of Independence. It's why the Tea Party happened in Boston Harbor, Massachusetts. The resistance, the only resistance. Those 13 colonies had ordinances that did not acknowledge or bend to that. And then when King George III had consolidated the French Empire in North America, they took that system that is all of Canada, that's coming back alive today. You're looking at the First Nations, you're saying it's their fault. Those chiefs who are crown in the crown system, a system created by the crown, made for the crown, is only what was and always has been Canada and what they'll always do. Canadians are only sharecroppers. That is all you are and all you're ever going to be. The Lord, and understand these words, because as they were then, they are again today. The Lord's giveth and the Lord's taketh away. And they'll do it in any other name than themselves. They'll use the Indians. Yeah, the savages. They'll use them. That's what the courts are re-implementing. Seigneurial system. Sharecropping Canadians. Housing crisis will always be here and only explode and get worse. The New York mayor is only one of those from Canada. A New France loyalist. Canada has the Communist Party of Canada, the only legal Republic Party in Canada. Of the original parties of Canada, think about that. Think about that. The loyalists are okay with the Republic under communism, but no other Republic. Certainly not a we the people Republican system, because in Canada, there is segregation. That's what you have to learn. I've given you it in this title. It's massive works I haven't been able to publish before publicly until today, right now, as I give this video, as Grok AI has upgraded all AIs, at least in what's Webster controlled or even Republic controlled, which is a majority in the world. Britain, France don't have a monopoly on this. They're a joke in today's world, but yet their evil reigns supreme all over the Commonwealth, all over the French world of modern colonialism. They have still tremendous amount of assets. There's international laws restricting all this, but nothing changes. Nobody enforces World War II onward. And here we are in Canada with the Crown-appointed justice system at every level. All Supreme Courts of Canada, that means superior and supreme. Federal and every province and territory. Highest courts do what the Prime Minister and the Crown appointment system, Governor General, Lieutenant Governors, who believe they're gods over you, the segregated subjects. You're less, much, much less. You pay for your land, you rent it. It's why you have obscene land values in an Arctic climate where there is mass amounts of land locked away from you by who? That same crown who owns it all, not the natives. Sure, native chiefs are getting a payout, a point percentage on a mass payout, that most of which goes back to the crown itself, their appointments and their loyalists. And then, of course, the chiefs get paid out, and the Indians themselves in that system get very, very little. But you, the Canadian subjects, are bled tremendously. You're debt loaded. You're to pay more and more for your labor and your toil. And you own nothing because it's the Lord's land. And they're taking more and more and more. We just saw it in BC. Everyone's taught to blame the Indians. It's not the Indians. It's the Crown. And sure, there's a small percentage of Canadian subjects and a small percentage of Indian chief system folks and their appointments selected by the Crown, of course, who benefit. Many thousands benefit in Canada at the tremendous expense of millions. It is a slave master system that's been running for 360 years. We had a slight change 1850 only until now, as we go back again, seigneurial system. This explodes all academics from Canada, from any Oxford level, and it emphatically boosts and bolsters all Webster's academics, entirely American academics who claim otherwise, are now today restored since that first BC judgment. Do not blame the First Peoples, for they are not getting any of that land. That land is being seized from Canadians, and in turn, they're allowed to occupy it because it was private property at an allodial, stylized, fake system where you pay absolutely a share of everything harvested, a massive share in an overinflated value, when tremendous amounts of land, as far as the eyes can see, and many, many, many more times than that. You've been lied to. My works is done. It's not corporate Canada. Canada's not an illusion. It's not a myth. It's an evil, satanic truth that exists until we, the people, stop it. And if you think you're going to rely on the United States to do it, you're wrong. It has to be you, the people in majority. It starts with sharing this truth that explodes all Oxford academics. Every publication in Canada is a lie. It's wrong. It's been myth busted, destroyed absolutely today, as AI allows me to give you this video, this truth, that it took 10 years of my life in every major university in the entire world over. And I can thank for one thing, COVID-19, because there's no way a guy at my level, my stature in life, could have ever made that journey in the first person. Thank God for COVID, because the one thing it gave to me in that reset evil is a bright light, because I used it. And I went online and I went into all these institutions, open door, online, and I finished the work. And now he has those pictures of the Parliament of Quebec. I wish to God I had gotten it before Justin Trudeau got to the Parliament of Ottawa, from the Black Queen onward. Doesn't matter. I've uploaded the Supreme Court of Canada lie. AI's got that too. Grok's got that too. AI is being programmed and lied to. But when we take the real pictures and the level AI's at now, in the first person, like I did with Liana, the Quebecois, me and Ian did this many years ago. I did the Supreme Court. I showed the stone stamped from Queen Elizabeth, 1947. Huh? King George died in 52. She was just a princess. She was in school at the time. The war was on. He was in charge. They were decolonizing from the promise of the Allies. The Atlantic Charter, 1941. Why is all that removed? Well, yeah, it's got it now. They've got the real pictures that I take today again, just to show, say, hey, look, what did they feed you? No, there's a savage Indian at the bottom of the parliament, under the pyramid. What do you mean you don't have the angels holding the swords that have been in the Parliament of Quebec from New France since day one? What about the lords, the politicians at the top of the structure, and the slaves at the bottom harvesting hard, and the angels and the clergy ordering them? Church under state. None of that's ever been fed into any academic study, even though that's been there in Canada since day one. The oldest in the entire world. Prime Minister invented for this British North America, this new France, this called Canada. That's what you are. You are Nazi Germany's template. You are the template for American slavery. You are the template for sharecropping in the United States. You, nobody else. You live it. You accept it. You ignore all the truth. You go to church. You believe in a lie that is evident right in front of you. You can't have divine politicians. You can't have people above God or empowered by God. You can't have monarchs and be a Christian. You're lying to yourself. You're worshiping, but at the same time, you're breaking the Ten Commandments. Old as old can be. Thou shalt not have false idols before me. It's not just Christianity. It's the entirety of the Muslims too. It's the entirety of the Judaists too. It's also everything that's Sikh. It's also everything that's Hindu. I can go on and on. I've read them all. Folks, this is the video. It undoes every lie. It's up to all of you to share. We have a real evil Canada. A satanic old system perfected from thousands of years, fooling the entire world, and sadly, creating a vast truth of evil. Your kids will not survive this. The evil of that satanic truth, that is Satan in front of you. It's alive and well in all your prime ministers, all your premiers, and their appointed crown system, your governor general, lieutenant governor, and thousands of more. Thousands of more. It's all of your justice system. It is not independent. It's never been independent, save for a short period during World War II, and then ended in 1952 forevermore, and a stamp was put on your Supreme Court of Canada. A fraud to bamboozle and fool all of you slaves, you segregated Kanakas. The pre-invention of everything that America had to go through and dismember, even upwards all the way through to 1975. But America did it. The difference between America and all others is America faces their demons. They follow the path of the Christian, the true Christian, from 1776 to 1975. Yes, nearly 200 years under that oldest running constitution, America faced the devil. The American people faced the devil, and they won at great costs, great sacrifices of life. But they faced Satan. They faced the world's worst evil. Canada has never faced its evil. and continues on and on blindly. Canadians go to church, synagogue, mosque, and many other institutions every day of the week. For sure, on Sundays, you pray to God, but yet you allow this evil and everything against everything of your religion, and you accept it blindly, obediently, and say, that's okay. Sacrifice the young for the old. Kill the children, rape the children, murder the children in the name of this system. And we do it. We say it's okay. Forget Jesus. Forget Muhammad. Forget Moses. Forget all of it. And I could go on and on. I could go into other religions, but I hit the main ones, the bread and butter of Canada today. It's all a lie. The oldest, evilest lie the world's ever known. Not to be since World War II. Not under the promise of the Allies of World War II. Not under the promise of King George VI, Elizabeth's father. But he died 9 years after him and Winston Churchill, who also died in 46, just lived long enough to see the UN as Prime Minister of UK under King George VI. George VI went on, started other countries, got some done, and unfortunately died during Canada. And what did Canada do? Reverted right back. And they've been quietly stepping back into the old world. I give you the truth, the answers in the title of this video. First time publicly I've been allowed to release it to all of you. The whole world now. All of North America today. Look at this. Look at it. I told everybody, and now I can do the screenshots. Now I can make a massive presentation. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to put it all together. It's going to be a professional live. I'm going to get Jonathan, Ian, and others to record and repost that. Ian's going to get to save it. It's the answers for all of us. It's the truth. It always starts with the truth. Tremendous amount of work that took me having my life torn from me being put in jail by that Crown system for what? No crime, no evidence of a crime, but just because the system can. Because I'm not worth nothing, as all of you are. And for so many in Canada who've gone through it, I'm not alone. But I took the journey to how does this really work? How is this in reality? And folks, we haven't been going to a new world order. We're going to an old world order. The answers of it all, where people have misstepped the rabbit holes, it's all in the title of this video. For Canadians to start anew, for all North Americans, all people in the world to start anew, start seeing it for what it is. Because the answers to what's been happening in Canada in relation to property, as it's always been, as it's going, are in the title of this. This is the start, and I have much, much more to share. AI is exploding now. The blockers on me that the Crown had put in place and have been very successful against people like me are over. Because AI now has the truth. It's been proved that they've been deceived. As long as America lasts and Webster's lasts, we're going to be okay. As long as Christianity lasts, Old Testament lasts, we're going to be okay. At least for now. America falls, maybe some other countries fall, but America's the big one here. God bless you all. I knew this was coming, and I told Benjamin, I said it just ChatGPT, the rest have to catch up, and they will. Grok, I got through to. I finally had Grok at a level ready to receive. It's advanced enough for that in this Grok 4. And it did. And now the rest of them are. And these things are painful when you're going through it and you just want it out there. But now it's available for all of you. So I'm going to take this time. I'm super happy. I was hopeful it was going to come. And the crown had beat the shit right out of me so bad. And I've taken such a beating over so many years. And now it's there. It's a Malcolm X moment, really, for me. It's a beautiful thing for all of you to know. And how many groups and organizations and people who are going to be affected by this. And then it's going to be in their search engines. It's going to come up. It's going to come up. Already it's changing. It's already out there. It's already being updated on things like Wikipedia. I looked and I'm like, yeah. You know? It's great. It's great. And stay tuned. You're going to get the presentation in massive. And again, I ask that Jonathan Bahai re-put that on Twitter for safety because I'll lose it in 30 days on this platform. I ask Ian to save it. This is going to be one, has to go on YouTube. America is winning. The people of America are winning. And you know what? Jesus Christ is winning. And I love that. That makes me happy. God bless you all. Share, share, share. Here we are now. That's it. It's coming, baby. Love you all. Bye now.